What's up, guys? We're getting ready for SummerSlam. We're going to talk about it right now. Make sure you react down below. You hit the like button. You subscribe to the channel. We're going to be live after WWE SummerSlam tonight, so we're going to take your phone calls tonight, talk about SummerSlam here. Get this thing going.
There's a guy
the pre-show.
on Twitter, I guess named Joe Cronin.
And he's got a cool way of talking in the microphone. You suck Joe Cronin's dick, fucking faggot. And or some various version of that.
You're listening to The Joe Cronin Show.
Don't forget to like, comment, and body slam that subscribe button.
This is the epic voice guy, and I can honestly say, Joe Cronin is god awful, that is. You guys seriously listen to this guy? And now it's time for The Joe Cronin Show.
And he's got a cool way of talking in the microphone.
What's up, wrestling fans? It's time to get hyped, baby. What is up? It's time to get hyped on the pre-show, for the pre-show of the pre-show for SummerSlam. What's up, Awandi? What's up, Awandi? How you doing over there in Abu Dhabi? What's up to everybody? Hope this alert goes out. We're going to do a little talking here before SummerSlam. I'm going to give my sort of final thoughts, final predictions as we get ready for the WWE's pre-show. It's going to be a good time, I think. I'm going to wipe my camera off. I'm getting that sort of like cloudy haze thing over here in the corner. What's up, Beersy, in the chat? Let me just, let's wipe it. Let's see what happens. Hey, look at that. That did it. It fixed it. That got rid of the haze. Look at that. All this time, my camera was dirty, and I didn't even know it. Can you believe that? That's crazy. We're going to be giving away something tonight on the review tonight for SummerSlam. We're going to be giving away possibly, it's either a signed Young Bucks, there's like an AJ action figure, there's going to be some stuff. So on Patreon, guys, if you're a patron, if you're even at least $1 patron, look for that. We're going to be giving away some cool signed stuff, a whole box worth of crap for somebody. Doesn't matter where you live, what country, whatever, we'll ship it wherever we got to ship it. Plus, if you're a $5 or more patron, there's a big mega giveaway that we're going to be doing. That's going to be a ton of cool stuff that I'm going to be giving away later. So make sure you guys are tuned in for that, because there'll be a password going up on patreon.com/Joe Cronin Show to the patrons. You guys will get a special password, and when you call in, the first person to give me that special phrase or password or whatever it is live on the show will get that stuff. Now, keep in mind, I have a lot of stuff because WrestleCrate sends me a box every month, WrestleCrate.com. But we're going to talk about SummerSlam. We're going to take phone calls if you guys want to call in. I got Skype up and going and ready to go. It is, 4:54, so we're getting close to the time. This is the 6th-year anniversary of my show. And quite honestly, I had been going live for a few months before SummerSlam 2013, a little bit. And, you know, sometimes 12 people would be watching me. Sometimes 15 people would be watching me. Once in a while, 20 maybe. And that seemed pretty amazing to me back in 2013. Not a lot of people going live back then. Thank you, Reckless Jeff. And then what happened is on SummerSlam 2013, when it ended, like 500 people were watching me live. And I had no idea what to do. I was like, oh, my God, this is crazy. I can remember getting phone calls from people that knew me that were like, dude, this is what you always wanted, was to have, you know, a good amount of people watching. And it was like a crazy thing. We had 800 subs or 600 subs at the time, and it blew up to like 2,000, 3,000 within a day. So SummerSlam was really what launched that. And obviously what had to do with that was, a big part of that was, you know, the shocking ending to SummerSlam 2013, which we talked about for weeks about how Randy could cash in, but it still surprised us nonetheless. Super chats are on. Donation alerts are on down below if you want to do that. Hopefully this alert goes out to everybody. I see there's about 75 watching now, so hopefully this goes out. I would expect, you know, we'd be up in the 200s or so, hopefully, before this thing goes. You guys can share this video to all your groups of wrestling groups or whatever. Share this video everywhere you can. Obviously, YouTube's been suppressing a lot of videos. I did put it out on Patreon so that we're live. We'll talk about whatever you guys want to talk about tonight. On the pre-show here right now. I may go live several times tonight on my phone with reactions and stuff, so that may happen tonight as well. We're going to go big tonight, says Big Daddy Brew. What's up, Big Daddy Brew? I just spoke with a lot of my friends via text messages Brian Zane said hello. He's still looking for my video that I never sent to him. The poor guy. I apologize to Zane. I've just been so busy. Everything's so screwed up. Shout out to everybody else who said hi to me. My buddies, throughout the world, man. It's crazy. Okay, so let me turn my AC off because it's probably loud. The Shield will put Lesnar through a table, says Jimmy Daps. Wow, it could happen, man. Imagine the Shield coming back. That would be pretty wild. I don't know though. That seems ridiculous. I think they brought the Shield back already. They tried to do that thing, and it didn't work out the best. So I don't think that's going to happen. Be kind of cool, but I don't think so. What's up, Jamie? How you doing? I haven't watched a pay-per-view since Mania, says Fight Rap. Well, Mania was awful. If there was a time to stop watching, it would probably have been Mania because Mania was just so bad. It really was a piss poor, I think I said it was one of the worst WrestleManias. Top 5, maybe, worst WrestleManias. Shout out to WWE Sports, John Stem, Nowak Sarah, and Jennifer Rose for subscribing to the channel recently. Don't know if those alerts went up. So let's get into this. So we have the pre-show, the kickoff shows. We got the Revival versus the B Team. I would like to see the belts go to the Revival finally. I'm so done with this B Team, the new music, everything. I'm kind of worried, they'll probably win again. But it's time to get those belts onto a team that could carry these things. I think they were obviously worried about going ahead with the Revival because the Revival kept getting injured. Every time they planned something with the Revival, they got injured. And then when they finally planned stuff with Hardy this time around, now it's Matt Hardy that's injured and probably his career is over at this point, or at least his full-time career is over. He's being groomed in the back as Matt Hardy. He's been shadowing people. The rumors are all out that, he's been shadowing WWE agents and people like that. So the other bizarre news is that Jordan has been shadowing the same people, that him and Hardy have been working together with shadowing WWE agents and other people in the back to learn what they do. And that's kind of crazy because apparently Jordan is could have a career-ending injury with his neck, similar to Edge, which is just ridiculous, That whole Kurt Angle's son thing was a joke. It really ruined their tag team. I don't know, man. It's just such a crazy thing. This guy's so young. It's like disappointing, sad. It's weird that it doesn't even seem real, but it's true. So, they're preparing for the idea that he won't wrestle again, which is just wild to me. I can't even believe that that's a real thing. By the way, not to plug in a million times, but last night on Corrupted Super Show, we had a 3-hour epic show. First 2 hours were hilarious. The third hour got a little dark when Jesse came on, but I hope Jesse's doing okay today. But the first 2 hours were really funny, and then the third hour, for anybody who's into kind of some deeper talk, it got there as well. So a little bit of everything for everybody on the Corrupted Super Show on Patreon last night. Pretty crazy. And once again, we're going to be doing some kind of giveaway tonight on the show during the SummerSlam review for patrons. So make sure you guys keep an eye on the posts on there for the password or whatever it is. Okay, so Revival. I'm going to say belts go to Revival. I want to see Revival get those belts. It just got to get them going, got to get them moving, and got to make that team. I would think that if the Revival gets the belts, they would hang on to them for a while, and they would go on a big run with them. I would have preferred the Revival to beat a face team that was on its way out on Raw for the belts and then go on a run with the belts for a long time to where nobody could beat them for a while, maybe up to even 6 months perhaps, and just let them put on clinics and be exciting, and eventually wait until you find a team that people love again to beat the Revival so that you get that face heel setup. That'd be what I want to see, but doubt we'll get that situation. Drew Gulak versus Cedric Alexander, Jack Gallagher, and Brian Kendrick are banned from ringside. Now, I thought that they said that all 205 Live superstars were banned from ringside, but it says Jack Gallagher and Brian Kendrick are banned from ringside. Not sure if that means that's a change or Wrestling Inc. has something wrong, or I just needed to watch the last 2 episodes of 205 Live that I missed because I didn't see them. But anyway, people even speculating, there's even speculation about Enzo Amore being there and being rehired. I think that that's crazy. Like, I didn't make a video about it. I would have loved to make a video that said Enzo returning at SummerSlam, ? But I just really couldn't verify a thing anywhere, and I didn't even want to bring it up in a single video, even though I wanted to get the clicks and wanted to maybe talk about it in a video. I just couldn't bring myself to do it. I probably should have done it. It would have been probably the smart business decision from a standpoint of, you know, intrigue and clicks and getting my channel to be better. Oh my goodness! What's up, Trey?
What are the chances of Kevin Owens whining, "Sorry, I've had money issues, that's why I haven't been donating the way I usually do"?
Oh man, that was like a run-on sentence to itself. It made it sound like Kevin Owens was having money issues. What are the chances of Kevin Owens winning? They're there, Trey. So many different speculations as far as that goes. Trey, thank you for the 1414, man. And I'm sorry about, damn, your money issues, man. You probably should have picked the $4 donation at that, but I really, really appreciate that. What a amazing, huge donation from Trey. Thank you, Trey. I love that one, too. I would say that, Trey, that, you know, obviously the possibilities, we talked about them in the predictions video, but let's talk about them now. As the WWE kickoff show starts, and I can see that it's starting, I just got to hit the button so I can see it on my Xbox over here. Yeah, Kevin Owens could certainly beat Braun Strowman, go to the main event, and he could be pinned by Brock Lesnar or Roman Reigns. You know, and he could be pinned by Brock Lesnar, setting up Roman Reigns versus Kevin Owens at Hell in a Cell. We know that for the last 4 months, Kevin Owens and Roman Reigns has been booked for Hell in a Cell. The graphics, the advertisements in the local area were Roman Reigns battles Kevin Owens in Hell in a Cell. But is that going to be for the WWE Universal Championship, or will it not be and Brock retains? So that would mean Owens does beat Braun through some kind of BS, or there's like stipulations where Braun can lose the belt if he gets disqualified, I think, and just these goofy stipulations. That would go along with their theme of Braun kind of being his own worst enemy. He throws Kevin Owens off the cage, but he wins. You know, tonight he could do something over the line to hurt Kevin Owens, but he loses the match and then loses his money in the bank. You know, and then, you know, who knows what could happen at that point. You know, Braun could even show up in the main event to attack Owens after their match earlier on, where he could do something crazy where he dumps the stage on Owens or something. Now he's disqualified and he loses the money in the bank. You know, so that could happen. I know that's the type of thing that makes someone like him look stupid, but if anybody can look stupid, it's Braun, because he is kind of just a big dummy idiot. Like, I mean, you know what I mean? His character isn't smart. He's powerful and strong and nobody can beat him, but he can beat himself mentally because he's such a brute. That happens. So that could happen. Or Braun could win. The original idea, right? We all thought that Braun would just end up cashing in. Roman would win, and if the crowd was taking over the show and booing like crazy, Braun could cash in at SummerSlam tonight and beat Roman Reigns right there, and then Braun could become the champion. That was the original thought from everybody right from the beginning. As soon as we found out about all this situation with Braun winning the Money in the Bank, everybody believed that that was the case. Now people believe that Owens will go on, but it still could be Braun that retains. So there's so many different things in play here where Brock could retain, and the biggest thing about Kevin Owens winning the Money in the Bank is that then Brock and Roman won't get pinned, right? Brock or Roman won't get pinned. Owens will take the pin. Roman Reigns will then blame Kevin Owens for that, obviously. Like, I was going to win one-on-one with Brock, and once again, I was screwed. I knocked him out of the cage the last time. I should have won that match, and now I should have won this match, but Kevin Owens got in the way, so now you're going to have to pay for that. Here comes Hell in the Cell, Kevin Owens, Roman Reigns. No Universal Championship on the line at Hell in a Cell. and Brock is still the champion. That would be my opinion for the number one leading situation for tonight. That could not be what happens. Something else could happen. I also believe in my mind that if they're smart, which they're not, but if they're smart in this Brooklyn crowd, you know that people may try to hijack that match, right? So you got to do something at the beginning of the match to get interest and intrigue. And I don't know what that interest is yet. That could be that Kevin Owens, if he wins the Money in the Bank, comes out right away and just sits by ringside ominously. And that could be something different, that the people are now interested, like, is he gonna cash in? When's he gonna cash in? Is he not gonna? Maybe he won't cash in. You know? That could happen. Or maybe he's not gonna cash in, and then after Brock Lesnar retains the belt or Roman wins the belt, Brock Lesnar goes into a rage and clubs down Roman Reigns, and then he leaves, and then Owens goes, oh shit, and runs back to the ring with the Money in the Bank. That could all happen, but we're going to really have these... There's going to be a big part of this puzzle answered for us right as soon as the Braun-Owens match is over. If Braun retains the Money in the Bank, then all of that goes out the window pretty much. If Owens wins the Money in the Bank, then whoa, now there's like buzz going on, which is going to help them when the match starts and in the middle of the match, because there won't be as much... hijacking and stuff. There'll be a bit of a buzz. In fact, you may even have Kevin Owens chance, because the crowd's then going to expect something. So then if nothing happens, then you can really expect the crowd to be pissed off. But Trey, thank you, my friend, for that $14. I appreciate that, man. Sound black to me. Sound black to me. Pre-show's going on right now. They're showing some Monday Night Raw previous stuff that's not really important. There's so much crap on the pre-show, who cares? But we do have the pre-show. We're continuing. So Revival beats the B team, in my opinion.
Pour me a beer. You've got a new subscriber.
Yeah, by the way, shout out to what is this? Krabiku Crabkins or Krabiku Krabix. Thanks for subscribing to the channel. What's up? If you guys are new, subscribe down below, hit the bell, so you don't miss out on my predictions and my videos. And we're going to be live after SummerSlam taking your phone calls tonight for the SummerSlam predictions, or the SummerSlam results. Wow, look at that graphic over the WWE SummerSlam ring. A lot of yellow in this ring this summer. It's really a summer vibe here today in New York and Brooklyn. I'm watching JBL with Peter Rosenberg standing on the ramp like couple of dorks right now, which is not worth watching. Trey, thanks for the $14, man. I believe super chats do work, so let me just make sure nobody did that. I don't want to miss out on anybody's situations here, anybody's questions. I don't see it. Okay, good. All right, as long as we didn't do anything messed up. Summer shit. Don't forget, everybody, hashtag summer shit. Yeah, I don't know how this is possibly going to be NXT TakeOver. I don't think that's going to happen, but you never... I don't know, for surprises and stuff like that, perhaps maybe there'll be a shock, but I'm not sure about the matches. The Strange Vision, thanks for subbing to the channel. What's up? Hit that like button if you like. Okay, back to the matches. So, Drew Gulak, Cedric Alexander. I'm going Drew Gulak. I think they need a change. They'd like to see a title change on the show tonight. I think that'd be a big thing. We are having a subscriber party. Justin Rivera. What's up, man? Have a drink for me, Justin. I'm drinking water right now. There's no beer now. Rusev and Lana versus Selena Vega and Andrade Cien Almas in the kickoff. I'd like to see Selena Vega and Andrade Cien Almas win this thing, but I'm gonna say that the Revival beats the B team. Cedric Alexander loses the title, and maybe Rusev and Lana's match might be it would probably go on first or last, but I'm going to say it goes on last, and Rusev and Lana are going to get the victory. I'd rather Selena Vega and Cien Almas, but I'm going to go with that. Big Merc 83, what's up, man? What's up, man? Ocho tres. So then we got SmackDown tag team title. Well, now let's get into the real deal. This is the listing as it's predicted to go. Elias performs a concert. So who's going to show up and interrupt that shit? That's what I'm wondering. We're having a subscription party. Now it's a party. Aaron Burns is in the house with subscriber party. This is my 6th year of doing my live WWE reviews. You can go back and watch 2013, 14, 15, 16, 17. Here we are, 18. I am pumped up, man. Thanks for subscribing to the channel. Back then, I had 1,500 subs by the end of the night, and here we are, 57,000. It's been a slow crawl to the top, but we're not at the top, but it's a slow crawl, you know, whatever. Hey, man, I just want to get more views than Sean's view. I'll be happy then. Then I'll feel like I'm winning. Elias performing the concert. Will Bobby Lashley come out? That'd be boring. I wouldn't enjoy that at all. I think it would be more fun if they had gotten The Rock to come out during this moment. And, you know, whatever. I mean, I'm not going to even get into Roman Reigns turning heel anymore because just so sick of the Roman Reigns turning heel crap. D-Jam, thanks for subbing, bro. But let's get... So hopefully the Elias concert situation is fun. Hopefully somebody comes out. Man, could Hulk Hogan come out, you know, and give him the big boot or something? You know, I'd like Hogan or The Rock or something to come out and give him the big boot. Hell, I'd like Stone Cold to come out and give him the big boot, but it probably won't be that cool. Probably be something stupid. Alyssa Vargas, thank you for subscribing. What's up, Alyssa? Let me drink this water. Hell yeah, man. Yeah, hit that subscribe button. We're hoping to have a big night tonight for the SummerSlam review. As soon as WWE SummerSlam is over, I will be live again right here. Everybody on Patreon should get an alert, too, on patreon.com/Joe Cronin Show. Thank you guys for making the shows possible. Daniel Bryan versus The Miz. This has a chance to be one of those matches the crowd really buzzes about. I know it seems a little bit lackluster at this moment, even though it's a long-standing feud. This feud has been going on way back to The Miz being Daniel Bryan's, whatever the hell it was, coach or whatever in NXT, and everything that's been going on. This thing has so much build. I think it could have had a better, like, recent build, but they didn't do a good job with any of these feuds building up to the show. But it still is one of those matches where I feel like there could be a buzz. That right now, you know, maybe you're not that interested in it, but something about when Daniel Bryan stands across from The Miz at SummerSlam where the crowd is going to come unglued. It's possible. It may not happen, but I have a feeling that this could be one of the louder crowds of the night for this match, perhaps. Daniel Bryan versus The Miz. And we'll see about that if that happens. But that's just my sort of prediction. Not as much as maybe The Rock versus Hulk Hogan at WrestleMania, was it 17, I think? I don't remember. But something along those lines in a way. Maybe. Could be completely wrong. Could be a dud. But I have a feeling there's going to be more buzz with that than AJ versus Samoa Joe maybe, which is surprising and goes against what my opinion would have been a couple days ago. But that's just the way I feel. Like I care all of a sudden now more than I did then. But it's so bad that the WWE relies on us to have to generate our own excitement with a lot of these matches. Because, to be honest, a lot of this build, a lot of these feuds, a lot of these stories suck. And so, therefore, we're really relying on our own hype to get into these things. Hit the subscribe button down below, guys. Hit that red subscribe button. Don't miss my alerts, news, podcasts, and live videos as far as WWE is concerned. Plus, we'll talk about New Japan, Ring of Honor later this week with Impact as well. We're going to have one show dedicated to it this week. And September 14th and 15th in Massachusetts, Brockton, Mass, and Lowell, Mass. Guys, the NWO returns in Massachusetts. Top Rope Promotions. Get the tickets now. I'll be there on commentary. It'll be a lot of fun. Daniel Bryan versus The Miz. So I'm going to say that this is going to be a tough one, man. I am going to go with Daniel Bryan winning. Dragon Azteca, thank you very much for subscribing. I'm going to go with Daniel Bryan winning. Jake DeMarco's opinion, though, is much more interesting. Jake DeMarco's opinion of this is that Daniel Bryan will lose, and then The Miz will eventually become WWE champion, and then Daniel Bryan will win the Royal Rumble and face The Miz at WrestleMania for the championship. That is a very interesting take. I don't think it's going to happen, but I would really enjoy that. You know, that would be pretty enjoyable. Believe it or not, I mean, Tommaso Ciampa and Johnny Gargano, that is like the biggest rivalry in the company right now, and it's happening in NXT. And if you don't watch NXT, but you watch Raw and SmackDown, I think you're out of your mind. Like, you're out of your mind. Certainly, if you don't watch the week-to-week NXT show, okay, I get that. But if you miss NXT TakeOver, you're out of your mind. You're out of your mind. It's not even close. Awandi!
Rock, rock.
Do you think Roman versus Lesnar is gonna be short match, or even a squash? IDK if they're gonna let Lesnar go out there and have a long match where he could potentially get injured because of his upcoming UFC fight. I'm so torn on this one.
Awandi, thanks for the $4. Whether Lesnar is champion or not champion, he's clearly going to be taking 2 months, at least 2 months off from the WWE, even if he is champion or not champion. Awandi, thank you for the $4 and becoming a 4 horseman, man. Here's the deal. There is a possibility that this is a shock match, similar to the Randy Orton one a couple years ago, where Lesnar popped him in the head and made him bust it open. There is a potential for Lesnar to just beat the shit out of Roman really quick and win this match. Or reverse that and have Roman win really quick. There is a potential for that. All this other crap about Owens cash in, Roman lose, Brock beats Owens quick, and now Roman versus Owens at Hell in a Cell. It could be that it's all a big swerve and distraction, and this is just a beatdown, and it ends quick in a shock. That is definitely on the table. There are so many possibilities. That's the one thing I will say is the intrigue in the main event of what the hell they could do because of the weird Money in the Bank situation earlier in the night. The intrigue is there. So if this show sucks and the wrestling isn't that good and nothing hits and it's terrible, you at least have the intrigue of what's going to happen at the end of the show. But if SummerSlam is based off of a shock factor ending and nothing else and sucks, that's going to be very disappointing. If there's nothing you take away from this SummerSlam but watching that shocking ending, then it's going to be disappointing. And if that shocking ending doesn't really happen, and it is just a beatdown and someone wins and that's it, or Brock wins in like 5 minutes, man, what a waste of time. People are going to be pissed. People are going to be angry. They need to do some crazy shit at this SummerSlam, in my opinion. And that's why if you have the shock of Kevin winning the Money in the Bank, that creates an intrigue throughout the show. And if my opinion is also that Brock Lesnar and Roman Reigns, somebody should get busted open immediately, right? The match goes longer than 5 minutes, but somebody gets busted open immediately to where you think, oh my God, this is going to end quick. And then maybe there'll be a cash-in or something. But it would be like, Can you imagine if somebody gets busted open really early? The crowd is then going to be interested. They're going to be like, wow, this is crazy. We're watching some nuts. But if it's just Roman versus Brock and 5 minutes goes by and nothing has happened that's a shock, the crowd's going to start to turn on itself, or start to turn maybe. Although they may think that Owens winning the Money in the Bank is enough to make the crowd intrigued throughout the match, maybe. But if they feel the crowd even starts to take over the match at all, that could be when they go for the blood spot. So, okay, 6 minutes in, the crowd starts cheering, this sucks, or we don't like this, or something like that, and people start whatever. They could say to the referee, okay, do the spot. Let's get color right now. And then they could call for the moment that they're going to have Lesnar punch, and then maybe it's a razor, maybe it's a blood packet, maybe it's the hard way. I don't know. Probably hard way. Then okay, like now someone's bleeding. The crowd's going to shut up and pay attention to that. You know what I mean? That could be the go-to. Or if they feel like the crowd doesn't take over the show, then they'll stay away from that. They won't call the blood spot because they'll be like, you know what, this is working enough. We don't even need that. The crowd's not turning on this or hijacking this shit, so we're good to go. We don't need to do that spot. We don't want to have to do it, but that could be in their back pocket. Why not? Why wouldn't it be? Why wouldn't this be something they think about, doing? Knowing they're in Brooklyn, knowing they're in New York, knowing the type of crowd they're going to have. If I was booking it, I would have all these weird contingencies myself. Like, seriously. But we don't know exactly what they're thinking. But this is what I think. Heistman Defoe says, we will all be mad at the end of SummerSlam. You may very well be right, Heistman Defoe. It's very, very possible that we will all be angry at the end. Amanda Greenholds in the chat says, I have to tell you, Corrupted was hilarious until Jesse came on and got really uncomfortable. Poor guy, I hope he's all right. What I can tell you about Jesse is he really is in so much pain and stuff like that, and he's gone through these sort of depressing nights throughout the 5 years that I've known him, or 4 years that I've known him. So I think he'll be okay, but I have messaged him today, and he is, he's as good as he can be. But yes, Corrupted was amazing last night. I urge you guys to sign up and become a patron, not only to fund my show and support the show and keep me doing what I'm doing, but you get 30 hours of bonus content a month if you're a $5 a month patron. If you're a $2 a month patron, you still get 12 hours of bonus content a month. It's crazy. The JB says in the chat, the fact that you have to do all that shows the WWE is effed up. It is. Dude, it is. I mean, there's no arguing how bad the WWE is right now. And it's called the shortcut, the Band-Aid. They have to call in Goldberg. They have to call up The Rock. They have to call in somebody to get ratings because they're so bad. They're so bad that they have to do all these goofy things. NXT doesn't have to do all these goofy things. They just have to put the matches together, have a little bit of a good story. Bam. Johnny Gargano and Tommaso Ciampa shows you what a story can be. Okay? NXT is able to put together this amazing story and rivalry, and that is the best rivalry going in the company right now. But NXT is also able to put together Adam Cole and Ricochet in a match with not that much build, but intensity. And then they're able to go out there and just be insane in the ring. And that is able to get over. So you're able to get these two completely different things over. High-flying spot stuff mixed with charisma of two guys that people enjoy in a non-classic style wrestling match of spots, kicks, and amazing acrobatics and stuff like that. That gets over. But then you're also able to get over the traditional type of rivalry of Tommaso Ciampa. And in my opinion, even though people thought Velveteen Dream and EC3 was kind of a bore, even that match to me was kind of nice to see because it was a classic sort of wrestling match with a little bit of a story. Not the best. Pete Dunne and Velveteen Dream killed it the day before in Massachusetts NXT Lowell. In my opinion, that was one of the best wrestling matches we'll see this weekend, and you won't even see it because you weren't at NXT Lowell in Massachusetts. And unless you were. It was great. Oh, man. But here we are. I'm watching the pre-show now. No matches have come on yet, so we haven't seen a match yet. I'm still going through my list here, so to recap real quick, Revival wins, Gulak wins the title, Rusev and Lana win, Elias performs concert interrupted by somebody, hopefully. Hopefully it's not Bobby Lashley. Hopefully it's, hopefully it's somebody that's a surprise of some kind. Daniel Bryan versus The Miz. I'm going Daniel Bryan.
What heel turns do you think we will see tonight, Becky and or Dean?
Maybe. I think we're going to see Dean turn heel tonight because they need to do stuff. I know that people think, Seth and Dean will continue to be tag team partners for weeks and then Dean will go heel. That would be the typical WWE way of doing things. But I hope that Dean goes heel, man. I would much rather that. So, my opinion. Finn Balor, it's Bones Jones. What's up, Bones Jones? Thanks for the $3, man. So, I'll go Daniel Bryan. Finn Balor versus Constable Baron Corbin. Who cares? Why in the world is this a match? And why isn't Finn Balor the Demon? If you're going to do this match again. I did say that I thought it was possible Finn Balor surprises people with the Demon tonight. There was no lead up to it. There was no talk about he's going to get a demon. There was none of that stuff. So in my opinion, what would be amazing tonight, to put some kind of intrigue into this piss-poor match, would be to have Baron Corbin come out first. He's standing in the ring. And all of a sudden, and then all of a sudden you realize that the demon Finn Balor is coming out, and you got Corbin's mood goes from like here we go, I'm Constable Corbin, all of a sudden he's coming out as the demon, and Corbin's just like, oh shit, bam, that would pop that place.
If Brock wins, will the belt officially be useless? Love you, Joe.
It will be an eye roller for sure if Brock retains the belt. I think it's an eye roller no matter what. If Roman wins clean or comes out with the belt, if Brock keeps the belt, Either way, it's an eye roller. If I put my hatred for the Roman Reigns character aside, I'd probably have to say it's probably better if Roman walks away with the belt at least. But, you know, I won't be happy either way. You know, I'll only be happy with a shocking sort of ending. That's what I want, is something weird to happen at the end. Because otherwise, I'm bored by this whole thing. Mike Daniels, thank you. So Finn Balor surprising Corbin, surprising everybody with a demon entrance that has not been built up, not been mentioned. That is what I would do to make SummerSlam good. You're talking about possibly Dean goes heel, possibly Owens winning the Money in the Bank and showing up at the end and something weird happening, possibly Finn Balor going demon without telling us, Daniel Bryan versus The Miz, Samoa Joe versus AJ Styles. If you do that, you didn't know SummerSlam was going to be good, but it could become good tonight. By doing all these little things, it could be an epic SummerSlam. However, if they do almost none of that, then you're in for a dreary SummerSlam that we may never remember again. But Finn Balor shows up as the demon, shocking everybody, shocking Corbin, and then defeating Baron Corbin, and finally not wrestling this stupid bastard again is what I want to see. Braun Strowman versus Kevin Owens. Listen, I think I went with Strowman in my predictions the other day with Jake. I'm going with Owens because I want something weird to happen tonight. The more weird stuff that can happen, the happier I'm going to be. The more you go with the as-is regular crap, oh, we just sort of did the Money in the Bank to throw a curveball. Now, I'm not necessarily happy with Braun Strowman losing the Money in the Bank if that happens, with him doing something stupid like flipping a stage over and then getting disqualified, thus losing the Money in the Bank title, whatever briefcase. I'm not necessarily happy with that type of creative, but I am so bored. I am so bored with this garbage product that we've been given in WWE that I just want to watch the world burn. So give it to Owens, whatever. Like, just do whatever stupid stuff you can to keep my interest in this god-awful show that we're going to get tonight, or that could be a good show if you do all these goofy things. But it shouldn't have to be that way. You shouldn't have to do these things. But if you do none of this stuff, then get ready. The fans are going to get pissed. Jeff Hardy versus Shinsuke Nakamura. Once again, Jeff Hardy versus Shinsuke Nakamura. Jeff Hardy is still busted up. So we expect Randy Orton to interfere and it not to be a long match. 8 minutes or less, I would say less. And Shinsuke comes out on top. And Randy Orton shows up. They've probably done their investigation on Randy Orton's the sexual allegations about him pulling out his junk to writers. I suppose they've given it time to burn out. They've done an investigation. They've figured out how they're going to spin it or leave it alone if it does prop up again. And they're going to roll out Randy tonight, perhaps. If they don't roll out Randy, then look for a very short match, probably. Shinsuke retains. Randy Orton may show up. He'll probably do something whacked out to Jeff. You know, I don't know what that would be. Chloroform him? I don't know. The New Day versus the Bludgeon Brothers. Who cares? I have the Bludgeon Brothers retaining. Triple threat. Charlotte Flair versus Becky versus Carmella. Make it simple. Carmella retains the belt. Charlotte Flair and Becky Lynch will have some kind of animosity at the end of this thing. They'll carry a feud on going forward. Becky Lynch versus Charlotte Flair could lead into the all-women's pay-per-view. Carmella gets out with the title intact. WWE Women's Raw Championship. Ronda Rousey, Alexa Bliss. A lot more complicated here, but I am going to go ahead and say that Ronda Rousey... Shut up, Alexa. Ronda Rousey is going to win the title, I think. I know that it's possible she doesn't, but I'm going to say in this spot, in this event, everything going on, Ronda is going to win the championship. She'll keep it till WrestleMania.
Super Chat Party.
What's up, Jamie Phillips?
This SummerSlam has the potential to be good.
Hey, I agree. It does. Based on all the stuff I've been talking about here, there is an excitement element, but I think it's fueled off of shock factor, unfortunately. It shouldn't have to be that way, but it could be okay, man. If I get a 7 or 8, out of 10, I'll be blown away, and I'll be happy. Even if I can get a 7 out of 10, I'll be happy. 1 point below NXT TakeOver, I'll even be happy probably. But you start getting a 6, 5, and 4s, I mean, talk about depression world. So, Ronda retains. Samoa Joe versus AJ Styles. We think that AJ Styles' family is going to be involved somehow. And that may be true. It may be time for Samoa Joe to win this title. So, you know, I think Samoa Joe, man, I want to pick AJ Styles to keep the belt. I really do. I guess it really depends on the main event. If the title changes hand in the main event, I'm going to say that Samoa Joe takes the championship from AJ Styles. I am going to say that. I can't believe it. I am going to say Samoa Joe wins the championship from AJ Styles tonight. He'll use maybe use AJ Styles' family somehow. He'll do something, and there'll be a rematch the next, obviously Hell in a Cell probably, or whatever it is. I really, that goes against what I really believed a few days ago and what I had believed. I thought, yeah, AJ's just going to keep it. AJ's keeping the belt. But I'm going to go ahead and say, man, that Samoa Joe does take the belt. Universal Championship match, you know how I feel. I want it to be chaotic and something weird to happen. Could be that Roman Reigns just retains, though.
Pour me a beer. You've got a new subscriber.
Christian Cook, thanks for subbing to the channel, and Jamie Phillips, thank you. Shout out to everybody listening in the UK, Australia, and all around the world who are subscribing to my channel right now. Hundreds of people subscribing. We hit 361 patrons on patreon.com/Joe Cronin Show for my bonus material. I mean, I do probably 50 hours of content. I mean, or I don't know what we do. No, we do about 30, to be honest, we do about 30 hours of content a week, which I believe is just more than anybody else does. We're out of our minds here. So it's been pretty damn crazy what we've been doing here. So it's been wild. More on all of that in just a second as I recap this. And in a second, I will open up the phone lines as well. 339-226-6610. I don't think so. What's up, Jamie? How you doing? I haven't watched a pay-per-view since Mania, says Fight Rap. Well, Mania was awful. If there was a time to stop watching, it would probably have been Mania because Mania was just so bad. You know, it really was a piss-poor, I think I said it was one of the worst WrestleManias. Top 5, maybe, worst WrestleManias. Shout out to WWE Sports, John Stem, Nowak Sarah, and Jennifer Rose for subscribing to the channel recently. Don't know if those alerts went up. So let's get it. Kurthikin, thank you very much for subbing to the channel. Kickoff shows. We got the Revival versus the B Team. I would like to see the belts go to the Revival finally. I'm so done with this B Team, the new music, everything. I'm kind of worried, they'll probably win again. Callum Hilton, thanks for subbing to the channel. Thank you very much. Boom. Worried about going ahead with the Revival because the Revival kept getting injured. Every time they planned something with the Revival, they got injured. And then when they finally planned stuff with Hardy this time around, now it's Matt Hardy that's injured and probably his career is over at this point, or at least his full-time career is over. He's being groomed in the back, is Matt Hardy. He's been shadowing people. The rumors are all out that, he's been shadowing WWE agents and people like that. So the other bizarre news is that Jordan has been shadowing the same people, that him and Hardy have been working together with shadowing WWE agents and other people in the back to learn what they do. And that's kind of crazy because apparently Jordan is could have a career-ending injury with his neck, similar to Edge, which is just ridiculous, That whole Kurt Angle's son thing was a joke. It really ruined their tag team. I don't know, man. It's just such a crazy thing. This guy's so young. It's like disappointing, sad. It's weird that it doesn't even seem real, but it's true. So, they're preparing for the idea that he won't wrestle again, which is just wild to me. I can't even believe that that's a real thing. By the way, not to plug in a million times, but last night on Corrupted Super Show, we had a 3-hour epic show. First 2 hours were hilarious. The third hour got a little dark when Jesse came on, but I hope Jesse's doing okay today. But the first 2 hours were really funny. And then the third hour, for anybody who's in this kind of some deeper talk, it got there as well. So a little bit of everything
retains.
for everybody
They have to do
on the
something
corrupted.
crazy.
Lesnar retains, they have to do something crazy. Yeah, I believe they do, especially if he retains. The crazy would be having Owens knocked out, have Kevin Owens take the pin. And again, 4 months ago, we heard that that it was going to be Kevin Owens versus Roman Reigns at Hell in a Cell. So if 4 months ago it was going to be Kevin Owens versus Roman Reigns at Hell in a Cell, this would make sense that Roman Reigns is mad at Kevin Owens for jumping in the match, ruining his SummerSlam match again, and then they have a match at Hell in a Cell, and of course, Brock Lesnar won't even be putting the title up at that point then, so there you go. Bam. Guys, if you're watching right now, make sure you hit the like button, stick the thumb way up. Shout out to everybody watching all over the world right now. We're getting ready. We're watching JBL right now and Pete Rosenberg do the pre-show breakdown. Still no match. Still haven't seen a match come on yet. And we'll see what happens. So, what's up, Omega Dreads in the chat? What's up, bro? Buenos tardes. We're getting ready for the WWE, man. SummerSlam. How's everybody doing? You guys doing good? Hit that subscribe button down below. Don't miss out on my daily wrestling videos, news, and everything else that I do here on my channel. Shout out to everybody throughout the world. Every color, race, religion, you're all welcome here. And we're also not SJWs, so we may offend you, but everybody's welcome here. India, a lot of people from India tuning in tonight. There's so many people throughout the world watching, I'm sure, tonight, and it's going to be great. And we're down. I'm down with it. What the hell's wrong with my damn computer now? I'm trying to figure it out. There we go. Jesus. Brock Lesnar, he's probably going to take another couple months off again. That's probably what's going to happen. I think so.
Pour me a beer. You've got a new subscriber.
Yeah, I think so. I think you might do that. I'm going to take a look at the questions now. Yeah. Well, yeah, you love it, don't you? Me encanta lucha. What's up, man? I don't know too much Spanish, but I'm down, man. Brian, thanks for subbing to the channel. What's up, man? This is how I hope it ends. Owens takes Money in the Bank, and Heyman turns on Brock to help Roman win. Yeah, somebody brought up this the other day that...
Super chat.
Well,
Super chat.
Jamie Phillips first.
SummerSlam finishes at 5 a.m. in the UK.
I know, man.
Crazy.
We gotta give it up to the UK listeners, the people watching from the UK and around the world who watch this show, and it's like 5 in the morning and all this stuff. Here we go. It is gonna start tonight. Selena Vega, Cien Almas coming out to take on Lana and Rusev. Look at Cien Almas. Look at Selena Vega. My God, Selena Vega is a goddess. Oh my goodness. Man, that is the hottest woman in WWE right now, Zelina Vega, no doubt about it, as Almas chucks off that luchador mask. My goodness, whoa, put her in a calendar, man. It's unbelievable. By the way, September 14th and 15th, the NWO returns to Massachusetts. Top Rope Promotions. You can get tickets now, front row available. Meet Kevin Nash, X-Pac, Scott Hall. They're here. I'll be on commentary, as always, for Top Rope Promotions wrestling action. I'll be down in Atlanta doing some stuff for an indie company this fall as well. Look for that. That's going to be big as Cien Almas enters the ring with Zelina Vega. Goddamn, mamacita. Oh, my God. Dios mío. Fucking. Oh, my God, a bunghole. I'm losing my mind over Zelina's bunghole. Oh, Viva la Raza! I'm sorry, I'm losing my mind. My God, man, what in the world? What in the world? Oh my God. This is the best couple, man. How'd they do it? Because Lana's pretty good, and so is Rusev. And it's turned into Lana Rusev Day right now. Lana's pretty, man, but I don't know. Something about Zelina. Holy mother. She looks better in pants. They're tearing off their shirts. Rusev and Lana tearing off their shirts. I'm probably behind you guys because I'm watching on the Xbox, which is always behind. Here we go, pre-show time. I'd say the arena is 70% full right now. 70% full. Not bad. If you remember a couple years ago, I remember this place being completely empty. Oh, my God. That's probably could be 60% full right now. Maybe it's 60. But decent enough to start a match. So I like that. You know, you get 40 minutes in. Kyoto, man, looking like he lost some weight in the ring. Kyoto is weird, man. It's hard to believe that Mike Chioda is still a referee here. He's been the new Earl Hebner for a while, but he certainly is the senior referee for a while now.
Shit bum!
And it's enjoyable.
The SummerSlam will wallow in mediocrity yet again.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, I'm
not.
a shit bum.
Hell yeah, 2 more bottles. What's up, 2 more bottles? Thanks for becoming a $5 shit bum. What's up, 2 more bottles? Wow, Cien Almas to the outside. Rusev chasing after him. Cien Almas back in the ring. Off the rope, Cien Almas ducks a clothesline. Ducks another one. Oh, Cien Almas! Caught up in the rope, Selena Vega. And Cien Almas taunting Rusev and Lana right away to start this thing. And look at this. Now Rusev and Lana pose right back at Cien Almas and Selena Vega. And now Selena Vega and Almas on the run from Rusev chasing after him. And oh, what a creative move by Almas with the double foot stomp through the rope. Almas throwing Rusev back into the ring. A knee to the midsection. Right hands in the corner. Another knee to the midsection. Lana looking on. And now Cien Almas staring at Lana trying to intimidate her. And that gave Rusev enough time to throw Cien Almas to the corner, rights and boots, and kicks to the head. Cien Almas on his backside. And it's Rusev Day at SummerSlam 2018. Rusev and Lana able to turn the tables. This front face lock by Rusev now turning it into a big suplex on Cien Almas. Power on display by Rusev. See if you could have caught up to that, man. We're right on there. 2 more bottles. The crowd is crowd's pretty calm right now. You know, people coming in. And now Selena Vega. I want to go to Vegas. Yeah, it's true. Selena Vega was talking trash to Rusev, and wow, he got thrown into the post, and it was the worst throw into a post ever. He kind of like had to help it along, man. It was really weird, man. What's up, Drew? I gave you a shout out, man.
Super chat. Super chat.
Joe, I never miss your shows. You're the man.
Hell yeah. What's up, Jamie Phillips? Thanks, man. I'm glad you never miss the shows. I'm glad you're here. Well, you can pause the show and sync it up with me if you want, you know, because right now Cien Almas has a arm lock on arm bar there. On Rusev, it looks like on my screen that's pretty small. SummerSlam pre-show time. They're taking time out right now to preview Roman Reigns and Brock Lesnar while the match with Rusev is happening. That's a little bizarre. That's a little weird. But they're doing it nonetheless. Yep, they're previewing Brock Lesnar and Roman Reigns right now. That's so weird, man. So weird, man. Why are they doing this? Selena Vega distracting Rusev. Now she's backing off. Here comes Almas, and he missed. Rusev sidestepped it and now is trying to crawl towards Lana for the first time. She could be tagged in this match. FaZe Kickass, what's up? Thanks for subscribing, FaZe Kickass. Oh, wait a minute. Rusev went to make the tag to Lana. Selena Vega dragged Lana off the apron. Rusev unable to make the tag. And now Cien Almas with a knee right to the jaw of Rusev. Cien Almas climbing up to the top rope, reverse DDT onto the back of the head. 1, 2, 2.5 there for Cien Almas. And Lana is still unable to make a tag because Selena Vega creeped up on her. Lana smashed her head off the side of the ring apron. Who's happy about this right now? Is everybody happy about this pre-show? I'll drink some water. So what's up with you guys? How's everybody doing? Make sure you guys subscribe down below. We're going to be ready for this in a minute. I may stream a little bit live throughout the SummerSlam show of my reactions, so you guys can look for that as well. I thought this match would either end or start the pre-show. I thought Lana and Rusev would win this match, but I'm not sure now. But I think they will, especially because it's the start. They want to... Wow! Rusev shoving Cien Almas to the outside! And man, he hit hard. But be that as it may, you know, I think Drew Gulak was going to win the Cruiserweight belt, so I would think that that match happens next, which would lead me to believe maybe the B team does retain. Maybe the B team will retain, because I would think you would do face win, heel win, face win. That's how you would go into SummerSlam. But that's just me in my own head. We'll see what could happen. What's up, PS Carnivore? How you doing, man? Double knees to the back of the head by Lana. Dradge 810, what's up, man? Lana follows it up in the corner with an elbow. Selena Vega's in trouble now. Both men are on the outside. And a big neck breaker by Lana. That could put Selena away. And a 2 count. Selena's out of there. And she hightails it out of the ring as well. Huge neck breaker by Lana. That was impressive. Cien Almas, Rusev still down on the outside. And now Lana takes Selena Vega's head right off the side of the apron. And now she throws Selena Vega back in the ring. Lana following up with an elbow to the face of Vega. Lana scooping up Vega. Vega, the more experienced of the two, big slam. And now she goes for the cover again. And look at that. I don't even know if Selena Vega's shoulders were down. Kyoto better keep an eye on that. Lana talking some trash now to Vega. Oh, look at that. Vega sucked her in. Vega sucked her in. She taunted Lana. There's the experience of Zelina Vega paying off there. She suckered Lana right into the corner, sidestepped her, and Lana hit her jaw right off the second turnbuckle pad. A little bit of whiplash there as Zelina. Oh, look out! A big kick to the head of Vega. That might have taken her out by Lana. That's surprising by Lana. And Lana's saying she's going to crush Zelina Vega. But now Cien Almas is up on the apron. Lana went to swing at her. Rusev takes out Cien Almas. Vega went for a kick. Lana blocked that. Talking some more trash. Guides Selena Vega's face into the canvas. Almas is back up and oh, Lana just slapped the taste out of Almas's mouth. But Selena rolls her up. 2 and a 3. Oh, Selena had her foot on the ropes. The distraction by Cien Almas, even though Lana was able to slap the taste out of Cien Almas' mouth. It's a bad taste that ends up in the mouths of Rusev and Lana because Selena Vega rolled up Lana, and then at the very end, right as Lana looked like she was going to kick out, Selena got her feet on the second rope and cheated to win the match. Lana and Rusev with a huge disappointment. What a shot, though. But it was all to distract Lana. Selena wanted to put her legs up on the rope earlier, and then she did at the end, and that's basically what cost Lana and Rusev the match. It came down to experience. The unbelievable chemistry and experience of Zelina Vega and Cien Almas. And unfortunately, like I said, a bad taste for Rusev and Lana at SummerSlam 2018. Boom! Yeah, my feed is way behind. If you were going to listen to what I was commentating on and giving you during the match, you would have had to pause your stream to match up with mine. But that was surprising. I thought they would kick it off with a victory, man, because I have Drew Gulak winning the belt and the Revival winning, so that's all heels to win in the pre-show. I don't know if that's going to happen now, so that's something I messed up somewhere. Something else is going to happen. Very bizarre. Very bizarre.
Give me a hell yeah!
Glad I coiled catch this. Can't watch PPV for Koopke of weeks. Network subscription ran out. Work tomorrow anyhow. Have a great night all.
Hey Jason Tar, man. Thank you so much, Jason, for that donation, my friend. To be honest, the problem with why I'm behind the stream so much is because I'm watching on Xbox, which is always about a minute behind, and then you're also seeing my feed on a delay. So you're seeing me watch a delayed stream while watching my stream, which is a delay. So you're getting a double delay while I'm commentating. So what you're seeing me do is about 2 minutes behind what you're seeing. So there's just no way to combat that, unfortunately. So that's the problem there, but it happens. It's already off to a bad start, says D. Clark. Maybe true. But I'm going to be leaving in a second, guys. I'm going to be getting off the air. I probably will come back on the air at some point. And I probably will have some live streams on my phone tonight. But at this point, I'm probably going to jump off and be back with more coverage, more talks, more videos a little bit later. Mark Strike, I'm sorry if Nightbot is blocking you. It's probably because a long time ago, JD from New York blocked the word Jerry in the chat. And so it's still blocked. So when you say Jerry the King Lawler, it timed you out. I believe that's why. I don't know, man. I see. I think they're going to have the Cruiserweight title change hands. But I think I did pick the B team to win on the predictions with Jake. So, at this point, I would say probably B team retains and the Cruiserweight title changes hands because I think one of those belts is going to change hands. But the fact that 2 belts would change hands on the pre-show is weird. I don't think that would happen. So, I'm so delayed, Brock retained. Someone said. That's fucking hilarious. All right, guys, I'm going to get out of here. I will be back. If you're new to the channel, make sure you guys hit the subscribe button down below. Don't miss out on my daily wrestling videos. I'm going to be live throughout the night tonight. Plus, I'm going to be live for hours after SummerSlam tonight. After WWE SummerSlam, we're going to take your phone calls and talk about our reaction to SummerSlam tonight. It's going to be nuts. I will keep sending alerts through Patreon. Lots of you are saying that you get your best way of being alerted that I'm live or doing a video is through Patreon. Become a patron. Number one, I get credit. I get helped by you guys to stay on the air doing these shows. Queen of Edits, thank you for subbing, Queen of Edits. What's up? Number 2, you get 30 hours of bonus content. You get alerted when I'm live. YouTube doesn't always alert anybody anymore. They shadow ban channels. YouTube is going to hell. So make sure you become a patron. Patreon.com/Joe Cronin Show. Guys, I sent out the alert on there, and you all got it. I have hundreds of messages from you guys saying that you got the alert. Thanks for that. There it is on Patreon, me alerting you. You get an email about it, all that stuff. Paul Heyman now being interviewed by Charlie Caruso on the WWE Network. We have an all-time high of 362 patrons on Patreon. The most ever that we've ever had. Everybody is signing up on Patreon. Patreon.com/Joe Cronin Show. Download the Patreon app. Even for a couple dollars a month, $2 a month, even for $1 a month, you get 10 hours of bonus content a month, plus you get alerts every time I'm live, and you fund the show as well. So that's why to do it. If you're out there and you're like, I don't give a shit about helping you, and I don't give money to YouTube shit, fine. Leave a like, hit the sub button, watch all the time, come back multiple times a day, share the videos, do what you can, spread the love, spread the word, spread your legs if you gotta. And I will see you guys tonight live after WWE SummerSlam. Love you. Let's hear from Cornette and Ryback. See you guys tonight after SummerSlam and throughout SummerSlam with more videos.
And he's got a cool way of talking in the microphone. You suck Joe Cronin's dick fucking and or some various version of that.
You're listening to The Joe Cronin Show.
Don't forget to like, comment, and body slam that subscribe button.
This is the Epic Voice Guy, and I can honestly say, Joe Cronin is god awful, that is. You guys seriously listen to this guy? And now it's time for the Joe Cronin Show.
And he's got a cool way of talking in the microphone.
If you're not watching the pre-show, feel free to go over to my Patreon, where Corrupted Super Show, Filthy, Justin, myself, Ken, and Jesse eventually all on a 3-hour podcast that was epic. We talked about a guy being arrested at the airport. Oh my God! It was pretty funny. It's a good way to kill time while leading into WWE SummerSlam. Thank you guys for signing up. We had 30 people sign up overnight. Good night. I'll see you tonight after SummerSlam. Oh, if you guys want to tweet me, remember my Twitter is banned for life on Twitter, but I do have access to the Corrupted's Twitter account, which is @CorruptedPod, @CorruptedPod on Twitter. So you can tweet me @CorruptedPod or message me on Patreon. I will have all your questions and comments on there as we go through this SummerSlam tonight. See you then. My name is Joe Cronin. This is the Joe Cronin Show. 6 years and going strong here on YouTube. No one else has gone this long on YouTube like I have. So you're watching the original right now, man.
WWE SummerSlam. YouTube hates the Joe Cronin Show, so become a patron on patreon.com/Joe Cronin Show.
Yo, become a patron. You can get extra stuff. Become a patron, or else I might fuck you up. Become a patron while watching WWE. Yo, I'm injecting your anus with the BD. I'm up in here. I'm really nuts. I wanna bust a nut. Renee Young. Renee Young's a slut. Haha, no she's not. I'm just kidding. She's a nice girl. I'm out, motherfucker. I swear to God, I'm really going. I'm really going this time. I swear to God, I'm really going this time. Before I rhyme, drop a dime on your mother cause she's fine. Peace out. I just killed someone.